We are live. What is up, everybody? I'm early today. Yay. Actually, let me get my screen shared. I don't even know if anybody's in here, but I'll give you a minute in case I hope it comes through on his the judge's channel. I'm sure it will. Hold on, let me just get this ready. Okay, so what is up, guys? Let me just hold on 1 second. Get that all ready so I have it. Okay, so that's added. So all I have to do, okay, so I just have to make sure I keep checking it. So when it comes up, okay, so what's up, guys? How is everybody? You guys ready for, why is this keeps getting lower and lower? You guys ready for the hearing? Hopefully we'll get to see, I hope, Miss KJ, supposedly, I hope. I don't know. I'm hoping, because I mean these are like the official charges, right? I mean, you think they would have to be, but it's kind of crappy if they don't have to even show up for something like this, like the murder. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping. Hold on, these are all twisted. So how's everybody doing this morning? Man, I still got up early. Like I didn't go to bed till like, I mean, it was probably like 5 or something before I went to bed, and I got up at 9 for some reason. I don't know why I couldn't sleep. I mean, I laid in bed for a couple hours and just like was on my phone and stuff, but I don't know why I was up. I should have slept a little bit more. Hey, Aaron Brookshore. I like doing the morning ones because sometimes we get a little bit different of a crowd, like people that can't make the late ones. So that's nice. Nicola B, what's up? Miss KJ, Joyce Caswell. SA E plus. Aw, I don't know. I don't weigh myself if that's what you mean. Is that what you mean? You demon child, what's up? Gab L. Name Nia Abshire. David Stewart. Okay, Lisa. It starts at 1. So I just started a little early, like 20 minutes. But sometimes they come on early. So I wanted to come early just in case. Hey, Mrs. Kurt Cobain, and I just figured I'd chat with you guys. I want to see something because I have like the state of Idaho court records and stuff. I want to see if there's anything new that we didn't go over. I think we went over everything yesterday, but I just want to see. I was going to maybe go over this after if there's anything new. No, that's just the hearing. Indictment we went over. Let's see if there's any. No, it's the same thing. Okay, so the indictment's that. I'm just seeing if there's anything new on the website here. Order motion to amend, attach correct witness list. Let's see what this is. So this is the grand jury list. We could go over that in a minute. It's a motion to amend. So this is Rob Wood's witness list, his grand jury list. So we'll go over that, and then what else here? Hold on. What's this? So how's everybody doing this morning? Everybody got the coffee? Your coffee? Yeah, that one doesn't. Hold on, one more thing. And then, yeah, that's just the warrant. Yeah, I mean, we'll go over it in a minute. Let me just make sure. Notice hearing. Make sure the time says the same on the. Yeah, so it's today. So Chad will be first, and then Lori. So, okay. I'll keep checking on the website. I don't want to miss it. Okay, so how's everybody doing? Sweet Vampy. Oh, they finally charged them with murder charges. Well, they got Chad and Lori with the murder of the kids. They have it for murder of Tammy, and so in that fraud insurance fraud that Chad did. What else? So insurance fraud, murder, Tammy's murder, the kid's murder. Lori's fraud, like taking JJ and Tylee's like social security checks and child care type checks or whatever that was supposed to be for them. So she got like another fraud type charge. So yeah, I mean, they're screwed. And then that doesn't even count all the ones that they were going to court for anyway, like the conspiracy, the first charges basically. So that's why I don't know if they're going to combine everything or what they're going to do, because now you have that was going to be kind of a big trial for all those initial charges, and now you got the murder charges, but it's probably going to be like the same witnesses and the same evidence, a lot of the same witnesses and evidence. So are they going to have two trials? I don't know how this works. Like, you add murder charges to like other charges. Do they just all go together? I don't know. Maybe that's a stupid question and like I should know the answer, but I don't know, because I would think that it would be a lot of the same evidence and witnesses and same testimonies for those initial charges and the murder charges, because the initial charges were like moving a body, and I don't know. I just think it would definitely be a lot of the same. It would be very repetitive. So I don't know what they're going to do, but this thing, I got to get this back. See that thing Barb got me and I can't get it. It's driving me nuts the last couple of days because I can't get it to hang like I did. There, that's good enough. All right. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. Does anybody know in here like what that means for like law, like legally in the trial? I wonder. I guess we'll see. Yeah, hopefully, yeah. I think they're gonna be streaming the trial. Yeah, definitely. I mean, from all like the hearings, because remember, one of them didn't want it, and one of them, well, that was for the preliminary. But no, I'm pretty sure media is gonna be allowed in it. So I keep checking to make sure, because the way they do it on the court webs or the YouTube channel, it's like they don't have anything up there until it starts, and it's like once it starts, you just gotta get it, So I have to keep checking. No, I'm not talking about that journey to justice. They are having the trial, like Lori and Chad are doing the trial together, but I'm talking about the initial charges, because you remember the first charges with the conspiracy, there was like 3 different charges. They weren't murder yet, the first charges they initially got, and now these murder charges. So that trial was supposed to be this June and July or whatever, right? Not the murder charges, but those other ones. So, and they were going to be together, but now that these murder charges are here, are they going to have that and then like a year later have the murder charges? Because my point is it's going to be a lot of the same evidence, a lot of the same witnesses, a lot of the same testimony. I don't know if they're just going to try to add them together. I don't know what they do on that case. That's what I'm saying. But they already said they were doing those other ones together with Chad and Lori. They already are making the trials together. So Marcelosi, what's up? How are you? Okay, just want to make sure. So yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. We'll see, I guess. Hey Bellcella, what's up? Kimberly M, what's up? Thrive, Michelle Gerber Anderson, Candace Fonseca. I don't know if Court TV will be doing how they do the trials. I don't know if they're doing that trial, but I'm sure I'll be streaming it, because I'm sure he'll just do it the same way, the judge, through his YouTube. So, I hope he doesn't, when Court TV does a trial, they kind of like overtake it, I feel like, probably, and they're the only ones that do it. But I don't know why I don't think it's going to be like that, because this whole time it's been through like their YouTube channel. So I think it should still be like that. Not that Court TV won't air it maybe, but I feel like we all could have our own whatever too. We don't have to go through Court TV. Even though I like Court TV, but sometimes there's like thousands of people in the chat and it's just not as, I don't know, not as personal, I guess, to talk to people. Not vacation, but I've been out I started to like walking and running and stuff, and so I've been outside every day. So I got a tan, yeah. I did. But sunshine in my heart. What's up? Oh no, okay, don't look down, Meg. Just listen. um because I just got in an accident last week. I hit a car. It was my fault. I ran into a car. So K-Clo. I don't know, K-Clo. Remember when uh Rob Wood said to Summer that they were gonna probably seek the death penalty for Chad? Didn't he say that? If I'm remembering right. Or wait, how did he word that? It was almost like he was trying to get information in a way, the way, how he was, what he was saying, but it's like, who cares? He didn't do nothing wrong, but that's what prosecutors do. That, I mean, that's what they do when they interview. They could lie for crying out loud, to get information. So, oh, thanks, Kimberly M. Yeah, they got 60 days. Yep, you're right. 60 days to bring the death penalty starting from the first plea. So once they plead, which this is probably today what they'll plead, not guilty or guilty. I'm thinking that's what today is. They bring the charges and then they make their plea, right? That was my understanding. So, and that's why I think they're going to be here, because they're going to have to be here to make the plea, right? So I'm pretty sure they will be here today, if that's what it is. And so then they have 60 days to, if they're going to do the death penalty. I don't know. Like, do you think there's a chance they do the death penalty on one of them, but not the other? Or if they do one, they're probably going to do both, right? I know we found it, but then we decided, Jesse Lee, we decided not to play it for legal purposes, because that is something that's been subpoenaed, like all of Melanie's phone calls and stuff. So that's going to be something subpoenaed, and I don't want it in the future to like have some kind of, well, I guess all they would probably do is just tell me to take it down. I don't know if they give it a strike. I don't think you could get in trouble, but I don't know. I just chose not to show it. But you're right. You could watch it. It's only 22 seconds. I mean, we read the transcripts, basically kind of the gist of what was said. But if you want to listen to like a little clip, yeah, you can. Sorry, I have to keep checking. Oh, we still got 10 minutes. Hold on one second. Let me just get a backup just in case. Okay. So how is everybody doing this morning though? Well, it's not morning. Well, so for some people it's morning, I guess. It's 1:00 here. But all right, hold on one second. So okay, that's probably not. Hold on. I just want to make sure I got everything. Ready here. Today. No. Okay, so they even have it up on. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna talk. Hold on. I just want to have a couple backups, but I'm sure that we're all going to the same source. So if I have the main source, I think I'll be all right. But you never know. 1 second. Okay. Just in case. So that's another one that's supposed to have it, but like I said, I'm sure we're all getting it from the judge, so I don't think. I think if it's not up there, then they're not gonna get it right. All right. Hold on. Okay, so where did it go? Did I just hold on, guys? Here, so it was this one. There we go, this. Okay, so this, that's supposed to have it too. All right, so I got 2, but like I said, pretty sure it'll just be here. I hate though how it's nothing's there until it freaking comes up. It makes you nervous when you're trying to get it and you're waiting. It's like I wish you could just have it up and then anyway, so no filter, what's up? Oh, raining here in Kentucky. Okay. And stay trying to get some. Oh, that's good, Kimberly. Yep. The journey to justice. It's about to start. Yeah, it is, but nothing's up yet on the. I think they're gonna start at, 1. I'm sorry, I just keep looking. Alrighty. So that's. I wonder. Hold on a second. So that's that one. I have that. Okay, hold on one more thing. I want to try one more thing here. This one maybe too, just in case. Okay. So I have Boyce and Farron Edens because Edens was the original charges and then Boyce was the new one. So I don't know which one it's going to be on, but I got them both up. I'm trying to think well, hold on. Don't worry. I got them both, but which one would it be? Oh, thanks. Marcelozzi, thanks. Mystic, can you click note the charges briefly? If not, it's okay. Yes. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I just want to make sure I have it. And for some reason, if I don't get it before it starts, we'll do it after. Well, they'll say it, but I just want to make sure one thing real quick, Marcelozzi. I want to see something just so I know which one to really look for better. So we have, okay, this. Go back. So that's what I could see. Okay, we'll see who the judge is on this. Judge. Oh, it is Edens. Okay, so yeah, I have them up. Well, I had Boyce up anyway. All right, so we are good. We are good. I have them both up just in case. Okay, so you want to go over the charges? Yes. Hold on 1 second. Just 4 minutes. Okay, charges. Indictment. So we have. I'm just gonna read them because I don't want to. Well, actually, I could. Hold on a second. So we have. Well, yeah, I'm just going to read them here. So we have count 1, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. That's Chad and Lori both. And that's to Tylee Ryan. And then you have count 2, first-degree murder. Both Lori and Chad. That's another one for. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I keep. So wait, that one's for. Let's see. Advised. Hold on. So the first one was. the first-degree murder and grand theft by deception. So basically agree to commit murder and to commit grand theft by deception. And the second one is count 2, first-degree murder. And that's either kill Tylee or assist in killing of Tylee Ryan, and did encourage the killing of Tylee Ryan. Then you got count 3, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft by deception, and that's for JJ. And then count 4 is first-degree murder. Like I said, we could go through more in depth after, but it's about ready to start. But yeah, count 4 is first-degree murder, and that's another one to encourage or assist in killing JJ. So there's like 2 for each one, but because maybe the one, I'm saying they got it all covered. Count 5 is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder for Tammy. And that is for Chad, Lori, and Alex are both on that. But then there's a separate one, count 6, first-degree murder, just for Chad and Tammy. There's just little details, but I'm not gonna have time to read them all right now. So we'll get back to that, like all the little details, because it's confusing, because it's like, oh, there's 2 for each one, but it's because one is like, I don't know. Well, we'll have to see when I read them. It's the way it's set up. All right. Come on. I don't know, man. I don't want to have to go on another one because it shouldn't be that. I'll keep that up. I mean, it should just be right off of his freaking channel. Sorry, it's a little nerve-wracking trying. I'm just going to keep his thing up and look. Hold on. I don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. I can't miss it. All right. Is that on? Yeah. Okay. That's on. All right. Come on. Well, not yet. Sorry if I'm not in chat, because it's just about, and I keep checking because I don't want to miss it. Because it's like he has a channel, and it's like, oh, there it is. All right, there we go. Okay, good. Now we have something up. It's up. Now we could do it. All right, I guess we just wait. Now I could relax. So, hey, SKB, no problem. Amanda, I think Chad injected Tammy with insulin. Huh, I don't know. And finally, and Marshall Losey, in the indictment, it says that it was Alex who tried to shoot Tammy. And it explains, I wrote that down because I wanted to look it up last night. Where did I put it? I still want to do that. Now I gotta find it. Hold on. The heck? Where did I write it? But yeah, so it actually says it now that it was him that tried to shoot her that day. Where here it is, Grendel drop and Grendel drop and shooting through a Dodge Dakota or something, and that's what he did or something. So I want to look that up. Yeah, so it was. I mean, we were all knew it. We all were like, that's got to be Alex, because even the dates that he was in town and stuff. But yeah, it actually says, yep, it was him that tried to shoot Tammy that day. And remember, and Tammy thought it was like a paintball gun or whatever. So yeah. I don't know, Marcellozzi. Well, they've been doing an investigation for a while, over a year now. So they go, FBI. I mean, they're good at what they do, hopefully, and they or was that? Let me see. Did they? Man, now I'm like, ugh. Oh, I hear something. Is it coming? You hear Zeke barking. uh, what was I saying now? Sorry, I got sidetracked. What were we talking about? I don't remember what we were talking about. Shoot.
Good morning to everybody.
Oh, that scared me. Okay.
Mr. Pryor, Mr. Daybell, can I get you to turn on your video, please?
So Chad's first, and then it'll be Lori.
We'll go on the record here in Fremont County. Good morning to everybody. It is May 26, 2021. Case number CR 2221-1623, State of Idaho versus Chad Guy Daybell. Present here on the Zoom call, I have Mr. Daybell appearing with his counsel, Mr. Pryor. I have Mr. Wood, who represents the state. Also, Ms. Blake, who is here representing the state. I have a court reporter and someone from the Idaho Supreme Court for technical issues. This is the date and time for an initial appearance. Mr. Daybell, can you hear me okay?
Yes. Can you
I
hear
need
me?
you to speak a little bit louder, Mr. Daybell.
Yes, I can hear you.
Mr. Daybell, the purpose of today's initial appearance is to go through your rights, to talk about the date for future hearings, to talk about counsel, and a few other things. Mr. Daybell, would you review a copy of the notification of rights form that was sent down to the jail prior to this hearing today?
Yes,
You understand your legal rights here today?
I do.
Mr. Pryor, did you go through that notification of rights form with your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Daybell, did you receive a copy of the indictment that was filed on May 25th, 2021, a warrant that was filed on that same date?
Yes, I did.
Did you have a chance to review that with your counsel, Mr. Pryor?
He did, Judge, and we have no questions at this time.
Mr. Pryor, it's my understanding from a review of the notification of rights that your client is waiving a formal reading of the indictment. If it's okay with you, I'll just go through each charge and the maximum penalties. I'm not going to go through the allegation contained in the charge.
That's appropriate, Your Honor.
Ms. Blake or Mr. Wood, any objection to that?
No, Your Honor, I think that's appropriate.
No objection.
Right. Mr. Daybell, the indictment, like I said, is case number CR 2221-1623. It was filed on May 25th, 2021. In the indictment, there are 9 counts. I'm going to go through the counts that are relevant to your case. The first count is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder, as well as grand theft by deception. That count is punishable to the same extent as the underlying crime on the conspiracy. On the first part of that count, murder in the first degree, it's punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. It carries up to a $50,000 fine or both. It also carries with it up to a $5,000 fine and restitution. With regards to the second part of count 1, conspiracy to commit grand theft by deception, that portion of the charge carries up to 14 years in prison, up to a $5,000 fine, or both. Count 1 is an allegation of, like I said, conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft. The murder relates to the victim and the death of TR, a minor. Count 2 is a charge of first-degree murder. It carries with it a maximum penalty punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. It carries up to a $50,000 fine and up to a $5,000 fine and restitution. It relates to the death of the minor child, TR. Count 3 is a charge of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and grand theft by deception. That charge carries with it the same maximum penalty as count 1. In other words, it's punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine, and or charge carries to a $5,000 fine and restitution. Second portion of that charge is or life conspiracy to commit grand theft by deception. That portion of the charge, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine, and or
Sorry, it was echoing, but I fixed it.
charge carries up to 14 years in the state penitentiary, up to a $5,000 fine, or both. That count relates to the death of the minor child, JV. Count 4 is a charge of first-degree murder. That charge is punishable by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine, plus $5,000 fine and restitution. That count relates to the death of JV, a minor. Count 5 is conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. That charge carries with it the potential penalty of death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years, a $50,000 fine, plus $5,000 fine and restitution. That charge relates to the death of Tamra Daybell. Count 6 is a charge of first-degree murder. That charge carries with it punishment by death or life imprisonment. If the death penalty is not sought, the court shall impose a life sentence, including mandatory minimum period of incarceration of 10 years. Carries up to a $50,000 fine and a $5,000 fine and restitution. The next count related to your case is count 8. It's an allegation of insurance fraud. Insurance fraud, as it is charged, carries up to 15 years in the state penitentiary, a fine of up to $15,000 plus restitution. Count 9 is the last count. It is also a charge of insurance fraud. It carries up to 15 years in the state penitentiary, a fine of up to $15,000 or both plus restitution. Mr. Daybell, the maximum penalties of all of those counts carry up to they could all run consecutively, one after the other, or they could run concurrently. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Pryor, have you had a chance to explain that to your client?
Yes, Your Honor, I have.
We'll proceed then. Very well. Mr. Daybell, you're appearing here today with Mr. Pryor. Do you wish to represent yourself? Do you wish to hire an attorney, Mr. Pryor? or would you like to seek application of a public defender?
Judge, Mr. Daybell has retained my office to continue representing him in this matter, and that's the way I anticipate going forward, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Daybell, is that correct?
That is correct.
Thank you. All right, the next item of business is to set the arraignment. That arraignment will be in front of the district court judge. As of right now, Mr. Pryor, Mr. Wood, Ms. Blake, the court has available June the 9th in the morning. That's the date we will set that arraignment for. It's yet to be determined if that's going to be in person or via Zoom. That will be worked out at a later time and date. Also, the exact time of that arraignment on June 9th will be set by the court, and we'll send out final notice of that, but it will be in the morning on June the 9th. Does that work for everybody?
That will work for the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
We'll plan on that. Right now, the warrant has set forth no bail. Mr. Pryor, does that need to be addressed here today?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else we need to take up here today at this initial appearance, Mr. Wood or Ms. Blake?
Not from the state, Your Honor. Thank you.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
Mr. Pryor, anything else from the defense we need to bring up here today at this initial appearance?
Nothing further, Your Honor. May we be excused?
You may. Thanks, everybody, for appearing. We will be adjourned on this matter.
Ha! We'll just wait here for Lori's. Lori should be starting any minute too. Well, at 1:30 to 11:30, so in 15 minutes. So we'll just chat a little bit. Let me minimize this for a minute so I could go back to you guys. All right. So anyway, I know. Did you see like Chad laughing at first? That's what we were all talking about. He's like laughing and like, what? Who does that when you just freaking are being charged with murder of 2 kids, your wife, insurance fraud? I don't know. But did you see Pryor? He had his look. Go back. I'm gonna edit together just the court, and I'll do it just so the square is on like Lori and Chad. Why can't I talk? Lori and Chad, so they'll be bigger or whatever. But just look at Pryor's face. Like he sits there and he doesn't move, and like one eyebrow's, I can't even do it. I don't know. One eyebrow's like up, kind of pointing out, and he's just like he's gonna like, I don't know. He's like, he's not breathing, and he's like getting all swollen. I don't know. It was weird. He didn't move forever. You gotta look at his face. It's so weird. He's so weird. Perfect freaking lawyer for Chad. I mean, you got him, and then for Lori you have somebody that's not even capable of representing her in any criminal matter, I feel like, let alone murder charges, and it may be a death penalty trial. Like, no way. Like he's pooping. Yeah, Stacy. Yeah, for real. See, I wonder if, yeah, it's probably just gonna be right on the same thing. Okay. Yeah, you're all talked out. Yeah. Like he's pooping. Yeah, they couldn't get out there fast enough, could they? I hope it's definitely. I don't know. I mean, I'd be okay. I'm not going to be mad if it's not, because I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the death penalty. Like, I know, why is it okay for us to do the same thing that we're punishing you for doing? Like, to me, I don't know. I'm not mad. Like, I don't get mad at people that like it and are for it. It's everybody's choice or whatever. But I personally am not a big fan of it, just because I feel like it's kind of hypocritical. Like, it doesn't matter who, it's a life. And why is it okay for us to take a life? And we're in the reason we're taking a life is because you took a life. It just seems too hypocritical for me. But like I said, I'm not going to be mad if the death penalty, either way, I won't be mad. But I personally am not a big fan of it. I think it's enough punishment to, life in prison. I mean, it's a horrible life. I mean, I think they're maybe sometimes even punished more that way because it's longer, you know. So yeah. I know, sunny day. Let's see. Hopefully, but remember, even last time when Chad didn't wear a mask, Lori did still. Remember, so she might still have one on, but I don't know now because these days it's not really. But I'm not sure because remember though, Chad never did, and then Lori always did for some reason. So I hope she doesn't. But Bridget in the house, what's up? Yeah, I mean you're right. I get the eye for an eye, but I guess you could look at it like that. Yeah, I guess you could look at it like that. That's what they're doing. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not like against it totally. I just am not for it. Like I'm not like so like, oh no way, but I'm just not like, yes, do it. So I'm like not either way. Like I mean, if it was my choice, I'd say no, just let him rot in jail, let him rot in prison. But I'm not like so like gonna go protest and like no death penalty, or I'm not like that against it. Like, you know, if that's what they need to do, then that's what they need to do. If that's what the family wants. But I just personally don't, it's just not a thing that I would say, you know, that I would think. Maybe she will have a Jolly Rancher lipstick. Yeah, Stacy. Maybe. Thanks for coming, everybody. You guys remembered. I was just talking to my mods, or was I just talking to, I don't know who I was talking to. Somebody, but I was saying I don't know if it was just one mod or the whole mod group, so correct me, mods, if it wasn't to the group chat. But I know it was one of you guys I was talking to about doing like once a week, doing a day live, like in the daytime, for because a lot of people like, because every time I do like court lives and stuff, or live in the daytime, and it's usually just because there's something going on, like a court or press conference. Like there's so many new people, not necessarily new to my channel, but new to the lives, to being able to be here live because of the time difference. And this is the time they're able to be here. And like, so, you know, I want to be able to have them to be able to be able to come in the live during the live. So maybe I'll try to do at least once a week, or at least every other week, but I would like to do it once a week maybe. And then, so you guys have a chance too. Some of the new people that could only come in during the day. Man, I'm having trouble talking already. It's too early for me. No, I'm always having an excuse because if at night it's too late, I just can't talk. Is what it is. Kill on site in prison. All right, let me keep checking. I keep checking back. Okay. All right, not yet, guys. Not yet. Is it coming? Marshall Ozy, you can't talk either. Yeah, Darksea, because there are a lot of names, and it's not that they aren't normally, they probably watch it after, but they're not able to be here during the lives. And, you know, I've had people like tell me too, like the time differences, or, you know, maybe some people work, and they just, I don't know. So yeah, and I noticed like a lot of new names. It's like, man, you think she will show? Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope she does. I'll be freaking. She better. Yeah, I think she will. I think they have to be here for this for some reason, don't they? Like the official charges, you think they would. I think she will. I don't know if she'll not wear a mask though, because like I said before, Chad didn't wear it and she still did. But hopefully she doesn't. She's probably looking really bad. I can't wait. I hope she does look horrible, because like for somebody like that, that's huge because she's so about appearance and the way she looks. So for her to have to be in front of, you know, she knows that this is so many people are watching it, to have to look horrible in front of everybody, it's probably killing her. Like Chad could probably care less, but it doesn't, it looks like Chad's eating good in jail. I feel like he put on a couple pounds from, it looks like, so he must be enjoying that prison food. There's night and there's time. Yep. See, that's what I was saying. I know. Aaron, so I have a 4-year-old king. So I'm saying, so I'll try to at least do it maybe once a week, and if at least maybe once every week, every other week or something, do like a day live for those people, so you guys could be in the lives live sometimes. Yeah, Kelly. Yep, exactly. Point. Yeah, see, that's she cares. Oh yeah, Christina, they don't eat. I forgot they don't need to eat. Duh. Well, how? I mean, where? How is he gaining weight? I forgot about that. Oh my god. But it looks like Chad's been eating good, and I'm telling you, prison or jail food. I was not in prison; I was in jail, but and it's just it's so freaking gross. Like I just couldn't eat. The only thing I could eat was the orange. Like there was like an orange. I skipped breakfast. I don't know. It was so gross. And like, but people that's been in there a while, they like it, and they're like, the one girl's like, "Hey, can you give me your food, whatever you don't eat?" I'm like, "Have it. I just want the freaking orange," because even the cookie, like at lunch, some once in a while, yeah, almost every day, like, they give you a cookie at lunch, and that was even gross. I took one little bite. I'm like, "This is disgusting." The lunch meat, the bread is so stale. It's so gross. It's so gross. I mean, I would have to starve myself rather than eat it. So yeah, but like people, I guess that are in there, they get used to it. Like I said, the one girl's like, "Give me your food if you don't eat it." She probably knew, "Oh, you're new, you're not gonna want to eat it," and so like, "Here, take it." She put it up in her locker. But yeah, it's not good. But like, remember, Chris is always saying, "Oh yeah, it's good," or he was telling. Remember, he was telling what's her name, Coder and Tammy, like the food was pretty good, but then remember when he was talking to his family, he said it was gross. So I mean, who knows? What is it, good or gross? I don't know. I mean, I know it's gross, but to him, is it good or gross? Because some people like it, I guess. I'm sorry, I can't eat stale bread and like spoiled lunch meat. It almost tastes, it was like slimy. The cookie was like probably like 5 months old cookie. But hey, they're in jail, right? Or in prison. Yeah, maybe in prison it's different, because I was just in like the jail part, and maybe it's a little bit better food in prison. It probably just depends which one too. Each one, some of them could be better than others, but I just know where I was at. It was disgusting. Disgusting, man. Like I didn't even want it. Like everybody's been there a while. Like when it was like dinner time, breakfast time, lunchtime. I mean, they were like excited and ran. They were so ready. And I'm like, I don't even want it. Ew, I don't even want to go. Ugh. Hey, sad soul, what's up? What is up? Yeah, probably Marcelozzi, because those are the people there. Prison is probably better food. You're right. I bet. Mine, I was in Colorado though. When I was in jail, it was in Colorado. It was Jefferson County though, not Weld County, but it was Colorado. I'm watching while working. Okay, Marky Mama, you were there too. What did you think? Wait, was it bad? Is your food bad too? Yeah, mine was. Like, oh, I thought I just lost it. Oh my god, that was weird. Um. Oh, so it was better. Okay, so you even know from experience, yeah. Well, then maybe because I thought it out that like when Chris was saying it was good, I was like, oh my god, but I didn't think prison probably is better. Um. The slime. It's just, yeah, like bologna, and it was like all slimy. I mean, it probably wasn't quite spoiled yet, but it was just like, oh, like to the point where it was starting to get slimy, and the bread was just stale, and even the cookie was stale. And what else? The like stuff dinners. I don't know. It's just, yeah. It's not something, you guys just stay out of trouble. It's not something that to live for, really. uh 3 minutes, it looks like. Hold on, I want to do something real quick. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, he's just going to do it from the same one. Okay. Because there's nothing else up. All right. All right. Should be starting any minute. Hey, Lavina, what's up? Moldy. Yeah, Libra. So sad soul, how have you been? I've been missing you. Haven't seen you around in a while. I do. No, every time I do it in the day, though, I see you. That's, yeah, I know. I'm going to try to do them more. Jennifer Ian. Amanda Martin. BB. What else? Like a hotel. Wow, not where I was. Man, I guess it just depends where you're at. Tammy, what's up? Maybe I'll go down after this and go get him, Zeke. He's downstairs. Since, it's day, he'll be up. Oh, yeah, this is the quilt that Diana Wright made. One of the sides. And then I'm going to put the other side sometime. Okay. 1 minute. It should be starting. Let me get ready here. I'm getting nervous. Oh, Randy's good. Last I heard, I haven't really been keeping in contact as much as I should with him. He was working at my family's pizza place, but he supposedly put in his notice because he's going to start this coin business thing, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really talked to him since my grandma just told me that he had put in his notice because he's starting this coin business, but I hope he knows what he's doing because, I mean, that's probably like hit or miss. Hopefully he's all right. I got to get a hold of him. I don't know. We're both just on a different, different path or whatever. We were together for so long, like roommates, and then now it's just, I don't know. We're just in different places where we don't really talk as much, I will always be friends. I've known him forever, but it's just not like, we used to talk every day, but not anymore. Not anymore. But yeah, so I don't know. Hopefully I'll have to get a hold of him, see what's up with this coin business. So yeah. All right. Should be starting. Come on. Oh, I can't wait to see Lori. Come on. I have it up, so it's actually I could. Yeah, isn't the quilt awesome? And I don't even, that's so sick. Like, I don't even have to like pin it or tape it or anything. I just kind of like folded it over the top and it just stays like, cause it's so thick. It just kind of folds and I kind of like put the sides. I don't know. It just stays, but she's going to do my banner in a quilt. So it'll be nice and thick like that. I got to send it to her. So this will be up and I'll switch sides once in a while until, I send her the banner and she gets my banner done. So that'll be good. Come on, wonder why she's running late. She probably had to put her last minute makeup on her. All right, I'm just gonna put it up because I'm getting nervous. I mean, I'm watching it, but I'll just put it up. We'll wait together. So yeah, figures she'll be the one that's late. Chad, he was on time. Hey, Tennessee Vols girl, there you are. What's up? Hey, Granny Sue, it's a great day. Yes, it is a great day. Isn't that crazy though that the charges were basically announced on JJ's birthday was yesterday. So I don't know if they did that purposely or not. I'll make it bigger in a minute. I'll make it the full screen when it comes on, but until it comes on. I forgot at the beginning when somebody said, I wish we could see them bigger. And I was like, oh, wait, I can make it full screen. Like something like this, I don't mind. But like if I'm showing other clips, I would rather keep it and then keep me because it makes it more like my own. And so like for fair use. But for something like this where it's for the public, it doesn't matter. I mean, we're allowed to use it. So I don't mind doing it for this. But other times I have to do it this way. So oh really, Christina? Charges is it coming in July? Where did you hear that? Because remember, like what, over 6 months ago, they said, oh, in 6 months there'll be charges. So do you think they're still working on the charges for Charles? I hope, because that'll be the last one after they have him. Then everybody, justice for everybody, basically, right? Except possibly Joseph Ryan. If oh, okay. I thought you were saying but if there was some kind of foul play there or whatever, I don't know, but that'll be the only one that possibly doesn't have justice if she did it. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Wait, where did you? W to Cruella. I think Chad was there. I'm pretty sure because you would think to actually be officially charged with these charges. I mean, I would hope they would make her be there. I'm pretty sure she'll be here. I don't know why she's late though. She's already 5 minutes late. Come on, Lori. Sorry, that was loud. Yeah, she's requesting it, but is really anything going to come of it? I mean, I don't think it's too late to probably build a big case because he was cremated, right? And I don't know. I don't know if they would have enough. I mean, possibly, I guess, but for some reason, I doubt that they're going to be able to have enough to prove that. I'm not saying that it didn't happen, but that they have to have enough to do it. Oh yeah, Tennessee. Yep, I understand. Yeah, hopefully I get to everything taken care. Cruel. What's going on? Huh. I know Judge Boyce. I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Because I thought Judge Boyce was for these charges. So I even had his YouTube channel up just in case. But then I looked on the forms that says about this hearing, and it says his name. So that's why I was like, no. But I have his up just in case. But I'm sure they're both going to be him, and that's what it says. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Or wait, maybe it was Judge Boyce for the other ones, and then this one's Eden's. Boyce was for something. Now it's been so long. I got to refresh on everything on this case. It's been like months since I really was looking into it. But yeah, I know he's been, so that must have been for the other one. Well, no, because he was the one for the preliminary hearing. It was Eden's, remember? I'm not sure. I think because there's two counties, remember? Because one of them is where Chad lives, and then one of them is where Lori lived. So maybe is that why? I don't know. Let me think about that. Because you got Fremont and then where Lori lived, so maybe it's because the one of them was committed maybe at the apartment, but then when they hid the bodies, that was in Fremont. So maybe do you think that's why? Because of the different counties of it happening or something? Why it's going from different judges? Because it was in two different counties, so the murder might have taken place in a different county than the moving of the bodies and burying them and all those first charges. So, but even with the murder charges, you have to do both counties because they might have murdered him or killed him in the one county, but then they brought him to Fremont. So either way, it's going to include both judges, I think. But I don't know how they're going to do it for the trial. I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll only have one, but wonder who it'll be. Unless if they do have separate charges, yeah, or trials, Libra. But I don't know if they will do that. Oh, hey, Amanda. Yeah, early morning, Vallow. I don't know if you follow this case, but they finally charged him with murder charges. So yesterday, so now they're doing the court where they're officially charging him. But what the heck's going on? I feel like I'm missing it. I have it up. It's making me nervous. Hold on. What's going on? Let me see. Hold on a second. Oh. Yeah, it's not. I just checked like on his page too, and yeah, we're just waiting. She must be running late. All right, I'll put it back up. Huh. I don't know, guys. Wonder. She's already 10 minutes late, huh? Yeah, that's what I was saying, Kimberly. She must be putting her makeup on or something. Come on. I don't know. This is making me mad, though. I don't mind. I mean, it's not like I have anything to do right now, but it's just like making me nervous. Like, am I missing something? Oh yeah, the Melanie G. Which one? Like the phone call she had with her friend about. Well, we could go over the transcripts, and I did do timestamps though for my live last night. So if you guys, so because I mean, we rambled off topic a lot too, but I did timestamps for each of the important things we did about the case, like the documents and stuff. I pinned a comment and it's in the description. So if you guys want to, you could do that. You just click on the timestamps and it takes you right there. But we could do it. We could read it, do the transcripts and kind of talk about the Melanie thing after this again. As soon as, Cruella is done. Rachel Rose, thanks for being a member. Yay. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Thanks, Darksea. But I have it. I mean, it is straight from the judge's YouTube, so I think everybody that's streaming it's going to the same source. But still, thanks, because I still was nervous. I was still like checking too, like even though but you're still doubting because it's so late. But I'm sure everybody has to go to the same place. But thanks. Some cool Phyllis. I know, right? I know. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I keep thinking. You got to be there when you're charged. So I really think she's going to be there. She has to. I feel like there's no way. I mean, this is something mandatory. In my opinion, I would think it would be mandatory because these are the charges brought on, and they got, yeah, she'll be here. There we go. It's coming.
We'll be on the record here in Fremont County. It is 11:44 here on the 26th of May, 2021. Good morning to everybody. We will call up case number CR 2221-1624, State of Idaho versus Lori Noreen Vallow. Miss Vallow, Miss Daybell is present here with her attorney, Mr. Means. I have Miss Blake. I have Ms. Smith and Mr. Wood appearing here for the state. This is the date and time for an initial appearance. The court took a recess prior to the hearing today and had a sidebar with counsel in chambers. Based upon the information that was provided to the court finds that there's some exigent circumstances as well as a motion that was made orally to me to continue the initial appearance by the defense to a future time. A date certain has not yet been set. What is the state's position with regards to the motion made by defense to continue this initial appearance?
Your Honor, the state objects to the motion to continue.
Mr. Means, it is your desire to seek a motion for continuance, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
I couldn't hear you. Will you speak a little bit louder?
Correct, Your Honor.
Thank you. Based upon the information that was provided to the court is going to continue this initial appearance based upon the information that was provided to me, and we will set this for a time and date certain in the future. For right now, we don't know that date and time, but we'll get that set as soon as is feasible. Any questions about what's going to happen here today, Mr. Wood?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Means?
No, Your Honor.
We'll proceed from there. Thanks, everybody, for
Your Honor,
appearing.
we would quickly ask if Mr. Means has entered a notice of appearance on this case.
Mr. Means, is it your intent to represent Miss Daybell here in this case?
It is, Your Honor.
Do you plan on entering a notice of appearance to, I guess, just to memorialize that?
As soon as I get an opportunity, I will, Your Honor.
Any other questions, Mr. Wood?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, that will be all for today. Thanks, everybody, for appearing. We will be adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I missed it. I was like chatting and stuff. What happened? What happened? I was chatting and I wasn't, I thought they were just going to start, doing the charges and stuff. So I missed you guys. What did they say? I'm going to end up uploading just the court stuff with it zoomed in. So I'll see, but can you guys tell me what I just missed? Why? But why continued? He asked for a continuance on the charges? This isn't the freaking I mean, you can't fight the charges. I don't get it. And I knew she'd wear a mask. It's not even needed in that situation, but she's too embarrassed to show her face. She freaking, her hair's all growing out now. She looks different as a brunette, huh? But, and her hair's like really straight, not, all curly. It's not completely grown, but almost all the way grown out, huh? But yeah, stupid mask. She didn't need a mask. She just didn't want to show her face. She's just coward. But yeah, why was there continuance? It was a notice of appearance for the intention of a representation. What do you mean? About the representation? Is Means not going to represent her? What do you mean? Wood objected. Granted the continuance. Okay. Man, because I missed it. I was just thinking it was going to go the same stuff. He was going to read it, and I wasn't fully listening. I was chatting, and I missed the actual what they said. I mean, that's true, Saka, but no, I think she just did it. I knew she was going to wear it. I was like, she's going to freaking wear it anyway because she doesn't want to show her face. She probably doesn't have makeup, or she's embarrassed the way she looks or something. Is she getting a different attorney? I don't know. I know the judge ruled her like indigent or whatever, but remember Means said he was still going to represent her. So I don't know. I guess we'll wait. Why put it off? I mean, it's not like you're going to get out of it. What are you putting off? It's not like you're out on bail, so you have more free time. You're going to have to go through it sooner or later. Why are you even putting it off? I don't get it. Yeah, he said he was still representing her, even though she might not be able to pay him. So I don't know, unless if they just appoint him as like the public defender and then the state pays him. I don't know how that, since she's indigent, unless if he's saying like he's still going to represent her no matter if she can't pay him, or is it that because she is, then he gets to be paid by the state like as the public defender? Do you think that could happen? Something like that? My screen is black? Really? No, I know they ruled her. Judge Boyce is the one that ruled her indigent or whatever. But then remember we read that article where Means said he was still going to represent her, even though that. But I don't know if it's set up where he's just not going to get paid, or he's just going to somehow be appointed as her public defender, and then the state pays him since she is indigent, and then she can get a public defender, and maybe he could be the public defender. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know like all that kind of stuff for sure, but yeah. Okay. Oh, the state is paying him. Okay. That's what I was thinking. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to, like I said, I'm gonna re-upload that and we'll see. I'll zoom it in just on those people, and then I'll have to re-listen to what that said. But yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so he is going to represent? Yeah. No, he said he was still, but what I'm just saying is he just not going to get paid, or is he going to be appointed a public defender and then the state pays him? You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm not sure. No, Chad's was already up, Eliza. That was before. Chad's was before. So yeah, if you want to go back. But like I said, I'm gonna re-upload as a pre-recorded video, just these hearings. So it'll just be probably like a couple minutes. I'm gonna zoom in and then just have those after I get off the live. So hey Christy Marie, yeah, we see them. What's up? Oh, Tina, maybe. Maybe. I don't know if I can replay it because it was a live. So as far as right now, I'm not going to be able to just replay it because he doesn't keep the videos on his this site. He just does the live and he takes them off. So I can't. I can't do it right now, but I will in a minute. I can't just play it right now. I'll have to go back and like pull it out and edit it. You know what I'm saying? I can't just do it right here. I wish I could. But it shouldn't take me that long to do it after I get off because it's only a couple minutes. Let me see. Yeah, he already took it down. Wow. But yeah, I'll get it up, guys. I can't. No, I can't because my live isn't even uploaded yet. So I can't. It takes a like after, it depends on how long my live is, and after the live is done, then it uploads. And sometimes it takes like, if it's like a 5-hour live, it could take like 20-30 minutes, but this will be a little bit shorter. It might take like 10 minutes before it actually gets uploaded. So it's not uploaded. I mean, I can't right now. I wouldn't be able to play it from here. I can't rewind my own live. So but yeah, you could rewatch the stream definitely after it. But what I'm going to also do, so yeah, you could do that if you don't want to wait for me to edit the video. You just rewatch the stream, and plus you guys could go back on yours, but I can't go back and show you. But if you want to go, you guys go back on the live. You could do that, right? As you're watching it right now, just go back if you want. But like I said, yeah, sorry. I wish I could, but he already took it down and I already exited out. I wish I wouldn't have exited out. I probably could have went back, but now he's already got it down. So, but like I said, you can go back on mine right now if you want. You can go back when it uploads, and then I'm going to put up another one. So we'll be all right. But I did want to just chat for a minute because I want to see if there's anything, hold on, anything new here. Hold on, because there's, I don't know. Okay. So this is all the stuff. I know some of you guys, well, I don't know if I should just go over the same things because I did it on my live yesterday. So maybe if you guys want to like hear the indictment and stuff, you go to my live and I have them all timestamped, so you just click on it. And when I read the indictments and stuff, I think that'd probably be easier instead of me doing it again, probably. Not that I don't mind doing it, but for those of you that already probably watched it, but I want to see if there's anything new. Let's see. So this is what I read on my live yesterday. Like I said, I have them timestamped. You just click on them and you can get right to whatever you want if you want to just see this part. So that's that. And then this is, okay, so this is the grand jury witness list. So we have, let's see here. We got Ray, Ron Ball, Randy Reese. So half these people don't know who they are. So this is from Rob Wood. His witnesses. So yeah, go, you could, yeah. Okay, so we have Joe Powell, Bruce Mattingly, Vince Kakamoni, Riley Nolan, Tara Martinez, Angela Yancey, Haley Palmer, Taylor Ballard, Katie Days, Chuck Kunsatis, Mark Seri, Helene Kakamoni, I don't even know, Coulter Cannon, Garth Daybell, Joe Murray, Melanie Pawlowski, Zulema Pastines, David Warwick, Melanie Gibbs, Steve Daniels, Gary Liu, Eric Christensen, Ricky Wright, Garth Warren, Ian Pawlowski, Audrey Barriotier, Ben Dean, Lane Kinghorn, Emma Moss, Heather Daybell, Sandra Briggs, Shanna Miller, McKay Abigail, Jared Wilmar, Christina West, and Allie Greenhall. So that's that. And then let's see, warrant. So this is Lori. Indictment have been presented May 24th. The grand jury having found probable cause to believe that the following public offense, and you guys stick around if you want to hear the Melanie transcripts. I'll read those again too. It's just Annie Cushion kind of like gave like a, it can't be the whole transcripts because it was supposed to be like an hour-long call and it's only a few little things, but I think it's just like an overview of some of the things that were said and then some of the general things, just summary, but I'll read that in a minute. Okay. So an indictment have presented May 24th, grand jury having found probable cause to believe the following public offense. So criminal conspiracy to murder, criminal conspiracy murder 1, murder, theft, grand. So this is for Lori. So yeah, so, and then it's, I certify that I received this warrant on May 25th. Okay. And then we have, oh, this is the hearing. Okay. That we just watched for at least Lori. Okay. And then Chad, let's see. So they have these separate. Well, no, they just put it both. I see. Okay. Okay. Thanks. So yeah, this is the stuff I read yesterday. Like I said, if you want, you could watch yesterday's live and do the timestamps in the pinned comment or description. You know how those work, timestamps. You just click right on it and it takes you right to it because it's like highlighted blue. So it's really easy. So this is Chad's witness list. Let's see if it's probably looks like it's the same. Yeah. Same people. Okay. This is the warrant that they served him with on the 24th. Oh no, the 25th. Okay. So yeah. No bail. So, oh, you guys could probably barely read that, huh? Yeah, and Lori had the same one when they served him on the 20th yesterday, and then yeah. So that's all the stuff I went over yesterday. But I will do the Melanie thing again real quick because it is short. But as far as the indictment, that would be silly probably to read it all again, right? Since you guys could just watch it from yesterday, right? I don't want to bore you guys. Okay, so let me find that Melanie. All right. Actually, here's another. Let's see if there's any. Yeah, I think we went over everything basically that is. All right, so let me bring up the Melanie thing and then maybe call it a day. Maybe maybe chat a little bit and. Okay, where is it? Oh, I don't think I did end up labeling them in order when I did them yesterday. I'm gonna have the same issue. So we got 1, 2. Hold on a second. Shoot, I wish I would have labeled it as I was doing it. Hold on 1 second. One second. Ooh, come on. All right. Four, 2, 0. Okay, so that one has to be 3, I think. All right. Okay, so. Okay, that's 4. 441 is 4. And this has to be 5. Okay, so let me read this here. So basically, Melanie had a conversation back in January with one of her friends, and her friend actually recorded it. and it was released for a minute. Somebody had it, and they released it. I think it was on Facebook or something, and it was taken down for, I don't know if it was illegal purposes, but it was taken down. But people had heard it and made transcripts. Well, Annie, I guess, had like edited somebody's transcripts or something. There is a 22-second clip you could listen to. I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you think I should? Oh, okay, I'll check I know, Bridget. We got to figure that out. I'm gonna get a hold of her, and we'll do that today, so you could work on that. What am I saying? 20 seconds. Oh yeah, I don't know. Should I play it? People yesterday were like, "No, I don't think you should." Like, I know legally they might make me take it down eventually. Yeah, then I would have to take down my whole video. I don't know. I guess if you want to put the link of where you could find it, it's 22 seconds. It's just a really quick clip of a part of the freaking phone conversation. But okay, so let me just share this and we'll. Okay, so it says, so remember, and this is back in January. This was before they found the kids, before anybody knew where JJ or Tylee was. So from Annie Cushion, these were the notes I took in my call with Dowdle Cherie. Please feel free to correct anything I got wrong. Background. This call between Cherie and Melanie Gim took place sometime in January 2020. So last January, right before they knew where anybody was. Cherie, of course, sent this recording to law enforcement long before she talked to me last year sometime. I heard a portion of the call and can verify it sounded like Melanie's voice and was her style of speaking. So Melanie says, months and months they tried to come up with a plan to get rid of Charles. Cops admit they don't think Charles was killed in self-defense. And then Cherie says, did she ask him to kill Charles? And Melanie says, well, self-defense, yes, they planned it. And Melanie says, Alex is doing a favor for his sister. It was planned self-defense. Lori said Charles and Adam, were trying to kill her. Said an officer told her Lori was really happy for just having someone blown away in her front room. And Melanie asked Lori if Tylee was at BYU, and Melanie said, yeah. So yeah, Melanie's said, yeah, but she gave me this really creepy look like, yes, she's dead. Like, so she's telling Cherie, like, yeah, she said she was at BYU. You know, I asked Lori, but she gave me this creepy look like she's dead. Like, yes, she's dead. So it's like they had to have some kind of understanding where, like Melanie knew what Lori was capable of and what the outcome was. So when Lori gives her this look like, oh yeah, she's at BYU, it's look like, oh yeah, she's dead. Okay. So it's just like, it has to be something that Melanie knew, you know, to even think that. So, so that's that. So let me, 2 is right here. So then says, and Melanie said, Tylee didn't like Charles. Tylee doesn't like anybody. Lori tells me JJ's a zombie now, and so was Tylee. People who become zombies don't end up staying alive. Lori said she was going to give JJ. So Melanie's telling Sheree this. Lori said she was going to give JJ back to Kay. And Melanie suggested that Lori tell Kay she's sick. So that's weird because Melanie's the one that tells Lori to suggest that she's sick. I don't think that's what she said in her interview, right? She just said that, you know, Lori made up that she was sick or whatever, had cancer, right? And then I think it was cancer, but Melanie's telling her that she suggested, oh, just tell Lori that you're sick. And then Melanie says, plus it's not her kid anyway. He's a drug baby. So she tells a friend, well, plus it's not even her kid. Was a drug baby. Oh, that's real nice to be talking. I mean, it's almost like treating him like, I don't know, like he doesn't matter. Oh, it's not her kid. He's just a drug baby. Like, who? I mean, that's just rude. I'm sorry. Anyway, so after JJ went to live with Kay, Tammy died. Melanie called Lori in Hawaii to tell her Tammy died. And that's another thing. I don't remember Melanie ever saying that she's the one that told Tammy. Am I not remembering something? Or do you guys remember that? When all these interviews with, well, a couple interviews with Melanie and her testimony, she never said that she called Lori, right? I don't think she ever admitted that, but, you know, she's telling her that she's the one that called Lori in Hawaii to tell her Tammy died. So it's almost like the fact that she knew what was going on with Tammy. I feel like that knew the plan. Oh, so let me tell Lori, okay, she's dead now. Like, is it something like that? You know, like she's supposed to tell her when, okay, you know, Lori's hiding out in Hawaii or in Hawaii. Lori, Tammy's dead now. So, well, that's not when she was hiding out. That was after, but still, I don't know. It's weird. And then Melanie says, Tammy was a zombie 2 weeks before she died because she was thought Chad Daybell and Lori were having an affair. So there's that stupid reasoning. Oh, so Tammy's on to the affair between Chad and Lori. So, she's a zombie. I mean, how can't you see that's Chad's making that up because she's aware of the affair with Lori. So you got to get rid of her. I want to be with Lori. Oh, she's a zombie. Like, what? It's so, I don't even understand how people could believe that, especially with that kind of reasoning, you know, like, oh, she knows about the affairs. She's a zombie. How did Tylee die? So Sheree asked, how did Tylee die? And Melanie said, Lori or Chad said they had to do what they could to take her out of her spirit. Oh, no, that's Tammy. Daybell. I said that, I did that wrong last time too. That's not Tylee, that's Tammy. Sorry. How did Tammy die? Sheree asked, how did Tammy die? Melanie said, oh, yeah. Lori and Chad said they had to do what they could to take her out of her spirit. So Melanie knew back in January. Okay, remember, January of last year. She's saying that basically she knew that they're the ones that did, you know, killed Tammy, right? Melanie said, I'm thinking she said a prayer and Tammy's spirit went home. She thought she did some kind of blessing. I don't know. I don't know why she's thinking that. That's why I'm a little confused on that. What do you mean she's thinking? Why are you even assuming what she did? Is it just because maybe she knows like what Lori would do? I don't know. It's a weird conversation. So Melanie says, I get a phone call from police and of course I ignore it. So she's telling Sheree, oh yeah, I ignore it. And Melanie goes to Arizona to talk to Alex Cox. He tells her she doesn't want to know what happened to JJ. Lori says, we thought JJ was going to get kidnapped by Kay, so we're protecting him. But how much does that make sense when Lori's telling Melanie that she wants Kay to take care of JJ and she lied to say she was sick? but now she's afraid he's going to kidnap her. I mean, she's going to kidnap him. I mean, this doesn't make any sense. How can't Melanie see this? How does that make any sense with what you just said? It's weird. Okay, so let me go back to the next one. I gotta find, hold on a second. I don't remember where this is. Oh, here it is. All right, hold on. Okay. Okay, so Zulema Pestina says she tells Melanie that Chad gave her a blessing to be one of the 144,000. She was translated and started having visions. So Alex Cox told Zulema Pestina that JJ won't be able to be found. So now Zulema's aware of it. That implicates her, right? He tells Zulema JJ won't be able to be found. Chad Daybell tells them to hurry and get married so they can become part of the 144,000. So he convinces them, oh, you guys got to get married to be a part of the 144,000. So maybe that's why they got married so quickly like that. And then Melanie says that Julie Rowe is out of control, did a ridiculous podcast where she claimed kids were safe, happy. Julie Rowe, isn't going to like it when they show up dead. So this is January, before they're even found, and she's already saying basically that she knows they're dead. Okay, she's not gonna like it when they're found dead. When they show up dead. Okay. Okay, so next section from Cherie's conversation with Melanie Gibb, I think is worth dissecting. So Cherie says, did she ask him to kill Charles? And Melanie says, well, self-defense, yes, they planned it. And Melanie says, Alex was doing a favor for his sister. It was planned self-defense. Lori said they, Charles and Adams, were trying to kill her. A few points. Planned and self-defense are mutually exclusive, as you could see. I mean, you can't plan a self-defense. So, yeah, those two are exclusive is what she's saying. I mean, yeah. In my live about the miscarriage of justice and the shooting death of Charles, I make the case for him being shot as soon as he turned the corner. I don't believe there was a fight over a phone or any interaction between Lori and Charles. This is just Annie's opinion of what she thinks. So she thinks that right when he got there, he was shot. There was no interaction. There was no fight over the phone. Because remember, Lori said that they were fighting over the phone. He grabbed her phone when she went out and she was trying to get the phone. And so anyway, so also Alex claimed to have run back to his room, gotten his gun, and returned to the living room. He didn't lock himself in the room or call 911. So even before this admission, it was clear that this was a hit. But this establishes that Melanie knew it was planned. Her criticism that months and months and months addressed in a previous post that they tried to come up with a plan to get rid of Charles indicates disdain over how inept they were in nailing down a plan. So Melanie knew that one of those plans involved an accident, and she was most likely the friend April referenced who helped steal Charles's truck, which I believe they tried to sabotage. Hold on, let me get to the next one. So she also criticizes, hold on. Oh, okay. So yeah, so she believes that Melanie helped her steal the truck, Charles's truck. She also criticizes them for not being smart and for being sloppy. So I think she's talking about Melanie criticizes them for not being smart, being sloppy, is knowing people are planning to murder someone and doing nothing and even offering assistance. So she left Lori's house at her urging after she called Alex to come over. So it came out that Melanie was actually at Lori's house, Lori and Charles's house. Well, Charles, I know he was living somewhere else, but Lori's house where they shot Charles. The day before, Melanie was there at that house, but then they told her to leave and they got Alex there that night so they could plan the next day when they killed Charles. So yeah, so she was there the day before. They end up having Alex come over, and so it makes it seem like Melanie was aware of the plan. Okay, Melanie, you leave. We need to get Alex. We need to do this plan. We're going to do this plan to kill Charles now. Come over. Alex comes over. So she's an accessory or conspiracy. You know, she could be an accessory because Melanie, like if you know a crime takes place and you don't do anything about it or report it or whatever, you could be an accessory. And it's like she knew all these crimes. Not only she knew Charles, this plan, it sounds like she knew about Tammy. She knew about JJ and Tylee. I mean, she knew for months at least, even after the fact. Like, let's say she didn't know, let's just give her the benefit of the doubt and that she didn't even know when it was happening. She didn't know, but she found out after. I feel like that still makes her an accessory because she went months and months and never said anything. And everybody's looking for him. And if she was aware of it for months before, and even law enforcement asked her and she was aware of it for months and didn't say anything, then that still makes her an accessory, right? Or some kind of charge. But I'm almost thinking that she knew beforehand. She knew the plan. At least with Charles, she knew. Obviously, she knew the plan beforehand with Charles. So the accessory for sure with that, she should have stopped it. Like if you don't, you know it's going to happen, you call the police or you're an accessory. You let it happen even if you're not there. I mean, you could still get charged. And then with Tylee and JJ, I mean, she was there the day before JJ was killed, basically that night. Well, she was there that night. She was there that day, but she said she left that morning, right? We don't know if you know, that night or if it was the early morning. No, it was the night. Yeah, right? Like real late. Anyway, she saw him there. So yeah, she's I don't know. It's now seeing all this, it's hard to believe that she wasn't aware of the plan with JJ and Tylee. And now Tammy, you know, she calls Lori in Hawaii to tell him about Tammy. Yeah. So it's like she knew about all of these. Gosh darn it. Well, she's getting it. I mean, they're subpoenaing everything. I mean, she might get a charge, guys. I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe not though, because they might give her a deal. I mean, not a deal, but maybe because she's testifying and she is a pretty good witness or a pretty good, it would be a witness to charge them. You know, for her testimony in the preliminary hearing was pretty good. Like it was important, I feel like. So maybe if she does that, they won't. I don't know what they'll do, but she definitely, I don't trust her now. Like I was 50-50 going back and forth, but now, no. Sorry. Yeah. I wanted to believe her and trust her because she's kind of a likable person as far as like when you see her in an interview, it's like I don't know, at least for me, it's like she's kind of has like a likable personality almost. And so you want to believe her, even though you're like, why didn't you say something? Why did you lie about JJ? Remember, she lied for a couple weeks. She says, oh yeah, JJ's staying. He was with me. And then she doesn't go and end up telling the truth for a couple weeks later, lets them think that for a couple weeks. So that could have given a couple more weeks of knowing that JJ wasn't there, even though, I mean, it wouldn't have prevented his death, but still the fact that, you know, she lied. And then I kept thinking, okay, well, maybe she was trying to make it right. She's trying to make it right now. She knows she made a mistake. She didn't really know what was going on. She just was trying to help a friend. So maybe she was, maybe, okay, she's trying to make it right. But then I would just fight myself like, well, no, though. Why wouldn't she say something with all these signs? But now, nope, sorry. No excuse now. I don't care. Now I think she only did that not to make it right, but to save her butt. Instead, I was thinking maybe she did it because she's trying to make it right now. No, now you did it because you're trying to save your butt because you know you were more involved than what you came across. You knew all this stuff, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just going off because it just makes me mad. Because I wanted to trust her, I kept giving her like, okay, and no, shouldn't even gave her any trust. Yeah, accessory to the fact. Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I think, probably because she's going to testify, and her testimony is pretty good. I mean, the preliminary hearing, it's important. I feel like so maybe they're giving her some kind of deal she testifies. But that's the thing, though. She's not like she has a choice to testify anyway, though. Like, even if she said no, and if they want her to, she has to testify anyway, right? Regardless. But I guess she doesn't have to say, she could say other stuff, but it would be a lie now that we, know. But yeah, maybe. I mean, they could be just for her to say more information, because she could just not, I guess. Oh yeah, Vicky, that's Diana Wright made this quilt. I put it up. Yesterday was the first day. It's going to be up until she's going to quilt my banner. So I'm going to keep hers up until she quilts it. And then the other side's pretty cool too. I'll flip it around in a little bit after a few lives. I know she should be like, wow. Something else. And who knows what else is going to come out? All those recordings and text messages and everything they're subpoenaing Melanie for. Like, who knows what other information is going to be in the trial? Like, you know what I'm saying? There might be a lot of other stuff that we don't even. I mean, I guess what else? She's freaking. And this almost shows that she almost knew about everything. But I mean, there might be other things that show that too, is what I'm saying. So. Yeah, maybe socket. Maybe that was what maybe Chad convinced Ian and Melanie that they had to get married to be 140 part of the 144,000 too. How are these people believing that idiot? Oh, weird mom. I'm gonna edit together just the court recap, but you didn't miss much. Chad and Lori both were here. Lori wore her mask. All her blonde is growing out. All her roots are growing out. Her hair is like almost real straight, except at the ends is like curly where it was still blonde almost. Don't you guys think it's like a lot more straight? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could go. Yeah. Okay. She always asks me if she could take a bath. I'm like, you don't have to ask me. I tell her every day, you don't have to ask, just take one. But she does it every time. She's always like, Tiffy, can I take a bath? I'm like, yes. I don't know if you guys could hear her. That's what she just said. My grandma. But so what were we saying? Yeah. So yeah, Lori asked for a continuance, but Chad, they read him his charges. He didn't have a mask. Lori had a mask, which was not needed. I think she just wanted to cover her face. There's no makeup and she probably looks bad. I don't know. I just think she just wanted to cover her face. It's not like she wanted to wear, I feel like I have to wear a mask because no, I think it was just to cover her face, but hers was really quick. She just asked for a continuance, and Chad's, they just read the charges. So, and June 9th will be Chad's thing. The next thing. Wait, did they make a date for Lori's? I missed if they did, but like I said, I'm going to edit and zoom in after this. But you could probably go back and watch it, weird mom. But you didn't really miss too much. But yeah, you did get to see him. So yeah, I guess I know you'd want to see him. So, all right. So maybe I should get going and get that other edited together. Thanks for coming, guys. Great turnout. That's what charged to me when those quotes worth over $10,000. Wait, did you mean 1,000 or 10,000? That must be made of gold or something. What do you mean? Doesn't that recording with Lori prove that she doesn't know the whereabouts of JJ and Honey at the time? Yeah. See, that's the thing where I keep thinking about that recording, because obviously they didn't know. Chad and Lori didn't know that Melanie was recording it. So if she really did know, then they would have been like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So obviously she didn't, but she didn't by the fact where maybe they didn't vocally like tell her, but it was almost like she was aware for some reason that that's what they were going to do. Maybe because she just knew, like, because what they were saying that means this or something. But no, you're right. I mean, I do think about that recording too. And I did think about that when I was reading this the first time too, I was thinking, yeah, because they don't know she's recording, or Lori and Chad, that recording with Melanie and Lori and Chad that she recorded. And obviously she knew, like, Lori and Chad would have reacted. I mean, you know, they did, like, they denied it, and Melanie was asking. So I don't know. It doesn't make sense with this recording, but it's like she was aware somehow still. Maybe she just knew, like, when Lori said, oh, zombies, that's what it means, but maybe they don't want to actually say it over the phone. I don't really know. It really doesn't make sense, I know, but what about the fact that she was there, at least with the Charles, she was there the day before. She knew that was planned. Tammy, I don't know. There's still so much. So, all right, guys. I think I am going to go and try to edit that together. Yeah, this was kind of nice. I should do like a day one, a morning, or like an afternoon one every week. I kind of like it. Yeah, you know what, Lori? She did kind of look like she maybe has lost some weight. Well, it's hard to tell though, because I feel like even like because of her hair makes her look different, and it's like flatter, and yeah, she looked a lot different from that yellow like ramen noodle. I forget, was that me that said it or somebody else said it first? Like her hair, like the first couple times of her in court, it looked like ramen noodles. It was like yellow, and it was like the way it was curled. I don't remember if I came up with it or somebody in chat, but we used to say that it looked like ramen noodles, but it doesn't anymore. Yeah, Debbie, yeah, I know. Because she is very likable. Like when you watch her in the interviews, you want to like her because she is very likable, but that doesn't mean it's real. Like maybe it's just a manipulation and she knows how to be likable. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But like just from face value of, you know, what we see, obviously we don't know her personally, but just from her interviews. But of course she knows that people are watching, so she could act a certain way. But yeah, she definitely was likable. So oh, thanks. And oh, that's so sweet. Thanks. Wow. That's an awesome compliment right there. Lori knew. I don't know. We don't, that's what I missed. I don't know. I think they were really vague anyway about the continuance, but I was like chatting and I thought they were just going to go through the same thing how they went through Chad. So I was chatting at the time when they were saying it because it was right at the beginning and I missed exactly why the continuance, but for some reason I don't think they actually for sure said. Dr. Latino, what's up? Gave a blessing must be code for murdered. Oh. Jim and Alex received a blessing right before he collapsed. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. So, gave a blessing must be code for murder because she said, okay, so for the Tammy, she said, oh, that she must have gave her a blessing. And then Zulem and Alex, remember, he received a blessing right before he collapsed. Maybe. That's a good call. A good catch there. Yeah. Just think about that. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. All right, guys. So I am going to try to get this edited for you real quick. The short version. I'll just zoom in. So you guys will be okay if I just show and thanks for the super chat, Dr. Latina. If I just show them, so you won't see like the judge, or because if you want to see everybody, just watch my live right here. But for the recorded one, I'll just zoom in so the whole thing will be like just Chad and Pryor and just Lori and Mark. So you won't see the other people for the edited one. So right, that's probably what you'd rather have, right? So you could either watch it either way and you could get a closer thing. Okay. I'm like answering for you guys. You guys didn't even answer. I'm like, yep, that's what you want. All right. Um, all right, guys. Yeah. All right. Well, bye everybody. Have a good day. Um Busy Bees, Stacy W. Okay, the blue gown Lori was wearing, maybe she's on suicide watch. Oh. Man, I gotta go back. Now Lori's went so quick that I just missed so much. I was expecting her to be there for at least as long as Chad was, Oh, hey, Bethany. All right, guys, I better go. It's already getting on 2 hours, so they for sure did not say. Well, okay, so they for sure didn't. So I guess I didn't. They just didn't say. I don't know what it was. Wonder. I mean, come on. What do you need a continuance for? Hey, Julie Mitchell. Oh, hey, Ando GTV. What's up? How are you? All right. We're about to end it though, but it was the Lori. I don't know if you followed the Vallow case in Daybell, but it was the court. They were officially charged with murder charges, so they had their court hearings today to be charged. Yeah, maybe Jessica. I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Who knows what these lawyers are just. All right. Discussion later. We need to find that. Wait, find what? Later, but need to find that. I'm not sure. Find. Oh, you have to let me know. I don't know what are we finding. Orally in continuance. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Bye, sad soul. Yeah, have a nice day. I'm Anderson. Hazel Eyes, what's up? Katie D. I know she was the real mastermind. Wait, I think getting Lori to flip on Chad is the goal. She better not get. See, I don't know. I used to think Lori was, but now I think Chad was. I don't know. They both were, but. All right, guys. I am going to go. Aw, thanks, Linda. Vicky. All right, guys. You guys are addicting. I could probably be on here all night. I put money on an inmate with Lori's books to hear some tea. Yeah, me too. Me too. I actually tried to is it Telemate? I forget what system they use. I wrote her a message because I wanted to talk to her. So, and you have to pay for even to write like a text message I wrote, and then if she would call or whatever, you pay for it. So I put $25 for it, and she never responded. I wrote her a message. She didn't deny me, because you could block them, and she could have blocked me or denied me. She didn't deny it. And I did Chad one too. I wrote them both a message. This was back when it was all happening. Because I just wanted to talk just to see. I was being silly. See, I have no desire to talk to Chris Watts for some reason. People want to write to him. Him, I have no desire because I don't think you're going to get anything worthy, anything. And I know Lori and Chad are liars too, but with just Chris, it's he's telling everybody different stories, what they want to hear. I've never had a desire to even ever speak to him and never write him, nothing. But with Lori and Chad, I do. There's certain things I wanted to ask him and say, and I don't know. I feel you might be able to actually get some kind of information, whether it's a lie, but you'll be able to I don't know. But I tried, and I have $25 on there. I just started low, but I would have, if she wanted to talk, I would have kept putting money, but she hasn't responded. Maybe after the trial, because maybe, the lawyer's telling her not to talk to people right now, but maybe even after the trial, try to talk to her. Actually, I haven't checked that app in a while. Maybe she did. Hold on a second. Let me see. Hasn't been used. When you have an iPhone, when something hasn't been used and it offloads or whatever. Let me see. Who knows? I think I would have got a message or something, but let me just check. It's been a while since no, she didn't respond. That was 8 months ago when I wrote it. I still have the $25 because each text, it was only like 25 cents or something, but you need to pay. It got approved and everything, and she didn't block it, I thought I wrote one to Chad too. I know I have him on here. I don't know, but yeah, she hasn't responded. Oh well. I tried. And who knows, maybe later she will. After the trial and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, all right, guys. Yeah, I interviewed Julie Rowe. Yep. I was actually talking to her for a while, like text messages. We would talk back and forth. Well, because when I initially emailed her and then she gave me her phone number and we texted back and forth a little bit before she came on, and then I interviewed her and then we still kept in contact for a little bit after, and then I just kind of faded. When I stopped the contact with her is when she came out with saying that Chad essayed her, and I'm thinking, wait a minute. I don't know if I fully ever I didn't fully really ever believe what she said that she had these real power and stuff, but I believe that she believed it. You know what I'm saying? So I believe that she was being sincere. This is what I thought originally, not anymore. But I thought, when I watched her like a YouTube channel with that guy. And I just thought she was really interesting and a very unique person and just very interesting person. And then I was texting her and she just seemed very sincere and real. And I interviewed her and I even liked her, when I interviewed her. And then, but even up front, I even told her before, because how before the lives you could chat with them, and we were chatting. I even told her, I'm not saying that I fully believe all this stuff, but I'm interested in it. And now this is what I didn't tell her, but what I believe is that she really believes it. I used to believe that is what I'm saying. So she's being sincere when she believes that she's having these visions and they're coming from, God, and they're coming from beyond the veil and whatever. So I was believing yeah, she really believes it, whether it's really that, or she's just imagining, or they're just dreams, or she's hallucinating, or whatever it is, but she really believes it. That's what it is, But after she comes out and she's going on all these media sources and different stories, and then she comes out, I think it was on Nancy Grace, saying that Chad essayed her and all this stuff. And I'm like, wait a minute. And it's like she's had like a new story just to be relevant in the case. And I'm thinking, wait, at the beginning, she was saying that Chad had a good heart and he was such a good guy and he would never do that. And this whole time you're saying that when he essayed you, you're saying that. And he did that and he's such a horrible person. Well, why would you come out at the beginning and say, oh yeah, he's such a nice guy? So then it made me like, wait, I don't know if I trust, maybe she isn't, maybe she is a liar. Like, that she's just trying to say what it is to get her attention on it. So at first it's like, oh yeah, I know Chad. Hey, I know Chad. Yeah. Oh, he's so nice. Oh, the kids are all right. And then we find out they're not. Oh yeah, Chad's this bad guy. And she always had a story. So then it made me know. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if she is being sincere. I don't think so anymore. But I did like her at first. I just thought she was interesting. Like I said, I didn't fully believe everything, but I really did believe she really thought and believed what she was saying. So I don't know. What do you guys think of her? I feel like she just kept coming out with like other things just to keep keep people wanting to interview her and stuff. So I don't know. And then she ended up getting a divorce, right? Too. She got a divorce, and then which that's, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying that that means that she's a bad person, but I think she got a divorce. But she was saying like even her husband knew about Chad doing that to her. It's like, then why would you go out and say, he has a good heart? He would never do that to his kids. He was a good friend. Like, so right there, you were lying right at the beginning when you knew. Well, maybe if he did do that to you, you were lying at the beginning. And if he didn't do that to you, then you're lying now. So either way, you're lying at one point. Maybe they're all lies. I don't know. Oh, thanks, Mike Droppin. This is actually my Grateful Dead shirt. It's these skulls, like any deadhead steal your face. That's all I have to say. If any deadhead, you probably know it, the steal your face. But yeah, the skulls yet. It's an old Grateful Dead shirt. It actually has like a hole in the back. It's really old, but like all my like show shirts, like concert shirts and stuff, they're all so wore out, just wearing them to concerts. And sometimes this was actually one of my old boyfriends. They just get passed on sometimes. So he wore it. He actually was at the Real Dead shows and got to see Jerry. So he was wearing this back then, and then he gave it to me. And then even the ones that I originally had, they're all just so wore out from wearing them, but I do not want to throw them away. I mean, because they're so meaningful. So I just keep them with holes in them. They all have like holes, like little holes. And then this one has in the back. My other one, I got the one shirt I got from my first Fish show. It has like little holes all through it, but I still wear it because they're just my favorite ones because they just have a lot of memories in them, But yeah. All right. I went to the other ones. I never got to see them with Jerry, but I went to, I think when there were the other ones, and then the Dead. The other ones, I think it was when he was with, I got to see once when they were with Warren Haynes. How was John Mayer though? Because John Mayer, he's a talented guitarist, definitely, but I didn't get to see him when they played with John Mayer though. All right. Yeah, definitely. You got to really, Stacy? I didn't know you were a Deadhead. Wait, are you serious? What year did you see him, and where? I would have loved to see him with him, man. Wow, that's something to say, really. I know. Lindsay Blake. Oh, that's a good idea, Karen. Diana, I don't think she's in here. I might have a job for Diana. That's a good idea. You know what makes me so mad though? I used to save all my ticket stubs. And when I was in Colorado, there was a moment the last like year and a half, I was kind of homeless. And so I had the stuff in the storage. Well, I was broke, so I couldn't keep up on the fees of the storage. Number one. Number two, when I moved home, it was so spontaneous, so quick. I only moved home with like 2 suitcases. Everything else I had to leave. So I left. I had all my pictures, all my ticket stubs, just so many memories I had to leave. The thing that bothers me the most is my ticket stubs, though. All my concert ticket stubs. I had so many, and just it had been memories. Like, one day I could have made like something bit out of it, or just to keep them. And you go through them, and you're like, oh, I remember this. And like as you're looking, you could bring back memories as you're looking at each ticket stub. I'm just so it bothers me every time I think about it. Anyway. It would be unladylike to tell how hot he is with his guitar and lights. I was not John Mayer fan until that night. Oh, really? All right. Oh, Stacy. Okay, do you remember where though? Have you seen him more than once, Stacy? That's funny. There's the shisha. Oh, here we go. Yes, in St. Louis, like a month before he died. Okay. I know. I used to too. I haven't since I've been clean, actually, but feel like I don't know. I wasn't, I don't want to be like, I feel like it would have triggered me, but I might be ready now because I feel like I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I used to go music festivals too, where it's like all weekend you camp out right there in a tent and you just go. Oh yeah, so much fun. Um, all right, guys. Well, oh, Kathy Mims, yay! Is here now. Other video. She was there, Sarah. I'm gonna go, so I'm gonna edit that. But you guys could actually go back. I'm gonna go, so this will upload for you guys if you want to go back and watch the court. And then like I said, then I'm gonna upload a recorded one where it's just the court too. So I better go so I could do that. I don't think you are ever growing up enough with Grateful Dead. It's a lifestyle for a lot. Yeah, definitely. I lived a lifestyle definitely for a long time. The park, oh, it's just the greatest times, like Shakedown Street. And then I saw a lot of Fish. I was on tour with Fish a few different times. My senior trip, everybody's going to the beach, and I went on Fish tour, like the summer, after you graduate from from high school, everybody's like, oh, I'm going to Florida, I'm going to Myrtle Beach, I'm going here. I'm like, I'm going on Fish tour. My first Fish show, I got arrested though, but it was underage drinking. It was in Star Lake, Pennsylvania. I don't know if it's still called Star Lake, but it was called Star Lake. It was in Pennsylvania. And underage drinking, undercover cop. He had a freaking long hair, tie-dyed shirt. I'm freaking drinking a big bottle of wine I have in my hand, and I'm only like 18. And so basically, and I was with my friend Dave, and he had a bottle of wine too. So we both got underage, but we still were able to see the show. So basically, they took us and they're like, okay, we'll make this quick so you don't miss the show. Like, he was kind of cool. Sucked to get a ticket. It was like $350 or something for underage, but he didn't like take us to jail. He's like, okay, we'll be quick so you don't miss the show. So let's do this quick. So we hurry up and, did the ticket and did everything so quick, and we didn't miss the show. We got in still on time, but got a heck of a big fine. But anyway, no, they're from Vermont. Is that what you mean? Fish is from Vermont, but I don't know. Is that what you're asking, Julie? Okay, so they were all that. Oh, Nirvana, nice. That would, yeah, I would have liked to see Nirvana. I like Nirvana. I was like in grade school when they first started, but my sister kind of got, she was listening to it, and I love Nirvana. I never got to see him though. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, Mrs. Kirklevain, that makes sense. Unplugged. The Nirvana Unplugged was amazing when they play that. That's VH1, right? Wait, now I'm forgetting. It's been so long, but I remembered like when he did the Unplugged, it was freaking awesome. Is that the one, or did he do more than one? Are you talking about the one? Or I guess he could do more. I don't know. Maybe he did do more than one, but I know that when they did those Unplugged on, and it was awesome. I remember watching it. I mean, I wasn't there for any of them, but in Utah, okay, the 90s, okay, nice. Yeah, I went to the Fish's last, the time before they took their big break, Coventry. It was their last festival, but then they came back. And they shut it down because there was like a hurricane, or was it a hurricane or something, and it flooded all the campgrounds, because the way they do festivals is they rent out like a big area. This was like an old like farm, an airport, and then they'll build like the city. Like Fish, they put a lot of money into their festivals. Like every year they'll do like a big festival. It's all them, and they build like the city, and they build like like a certain theme, and so it got flooded. So most of the campgrounds were all flooded, and the cars were getting stuck. So me and my friend Dom, we're on our way, right? It's in Vermont. We're on our way there, and we're in traffic. So we're sitting in traffic for like 25 hours, sitting in traffic, waiting to get in. It was the day before they were about to start, I think it was. They come on because they had their own radio station. They come on and they say, everybody in a car has to turn back around. We're not letting any more cars in. This is a good story, guys. We're not letting any more cars in. This is what they said. So everybody turn around, and we're all like, what the heck? So we all pull over on the highway, and we're all like getting out of the cars. Like, I mean, thousands of people like backed up in traffic, like so mad, all pumped up. This was supposed to be Fish's last festival, because I know they did come back, but we didn't know. They were like, oh, that we're done. We're done after this. It's their last festival. We're all like, what the heck? What the heck? Their last show, basically. We're all freaking out, and we all are like, wait a minute. They said no, they're not letting any more cars in. They didn't say they're not letting any more people in. So we all basically all cooked, like everybody's like cooking up some of their meal, because basically we were going to walk in, and we were like about 15 miles away where we could walk. But you have your camping gear and stuff. You're going to be camping for a couple of days, so you have to bring water. You have to bring stuff that you're going to need. So we're like, okay. So mostly everybody was cooking, because nobody's going to bring their grills. You got to bring your tent, water. So I know me and Dom, we cooked some burgers real quick and ate. And so yeah, we decided, we took a cooler, we brought some beer, brought some food, brought some water. I have pictures too. I should show you. Brought like our tent and sleeping bag, and I had like clipping stuff all over me. And still, it's like it was over 100 degrees, and we had to walk like 15 miles, and we all walked in, and we made like the news because they had helicopters, like thousands of people walking in, and left our freaking cars on the side of the highway, and we all just walked in, and they let us in. And even Fish said something, Trey said something, oh my God, biggest compliment. Everybody walks in, they just leave their cars out 15 miles away. We were about 50 miles away, and we just hiked in, and it was an awesome time. And like, it was so muddy. They would put up like crates, they're putting up things to walk on, but it was so muddy at the first night. I had flip-flops on, and silly me, everybody's walking on these like boards, and I didn't see. I just walked straight through the middle and mud up to like past my knees. So I lose my sandals. So the whole weekend I have no shoes. I'm barefoot, but it was all right. Just walking in mud, slipping on the wood, trying to walk, but it was okay. Like, I don't know. I just didn't need my shoes. So yeah, I was barefoot the whole time. But a lot of people were, because you would lose your sandals so deep in the mud you couldn't even get them up. So yeah, that's my story. It was fun. if you guys really wanted to hear it, but it was definitely an experience. All right, guys. Oh wait, what? I went to Prince. Oh, Prince! I loved Prince. I was so sad when he died. Wait, and got to hang out with him in a club. It was so much fun. Really? Yeah, he seemed like he'd be a pretty cool guy. Like, as long as you were on his good side. Wow, that had to be something. Oh, thanks, Libra. Legend is that they're still finding Birkenstock to this day. I bet. Oh, it was a muddy mess, but it was fun. It was mud everywhere, like our tent. I mean, because there wasn't enough spots for everybody to camp, so we're half in the mud for our tent. But you just had to do what you had to do. It's definitely fun. All right, guys, I am going to end with that story, and so I could get that edited. But thanks for coming. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. And thanks for sharing your stories, guys. That's awesome. You guys got to see Jerry, Prince, Nirvana. Freaking awesome. Yeah, Freistyle, we were just talking about that. I just read the transcripts for that. We rewinded. It's in both of my. Well, watch my live yesterday, because I have them timestamp where you just click on it and it'll go to that. But yeah, we were talking about that earlier, just probably like half hour ago. But yeah, there was definitely. Definitely. Melanie is, it's making me not trust her. That's all. Yeah, Prince was definitely talented. Like, his music, yeah, he's definitely very talented. All right, y'all, have a good day. Yes, you guys make it all happen. Oh, thanks, Julie. I know, me too, Linda. I'm glad too. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, see, that's good. You had so many. Yep. All right, y'all. Everybody have a good day. Look for my edited one. And yeah, I will. What is today? Today's Wednesday. So yeah, oh, Saturday we have a live coming up with a guest. I'm gonna put up a reminder. And then Saturday at 8 or 9, 8:30. I forget what time. Between 8 and 9. And then hopefully I'll be able to do. I guess I could tell you who we're doing Saturday. I know Bella wanted. I don't know. As Bella's not here, she was a surprise. Maybe am I supposed to not tell you? I don't know. But I kind of want to tell you so you guys know, and if you're interested, you could come. I don't know. It's another channel. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Mystic Brady. She was in chat a couple chats ago. She's awesome. I know she covered like the Watts and Suzanne Morphew and stuff. But if you guys are aware of Mystic Brady, she's going to be on Saturday. If you're not, go check her out. I'll put a reminder and link up here in the community post sometime this week. But she's coming on Saturday to do like a reading on like, because she talks to Shanann and Suzanne and stuff like that. So she's going to, kind of try to talk to them. And then hopefully maybe I'll be able to do another live before that about a couple other cases or something. So I'm gonna go now, but thanks everybody. Hopefully I'll talk to you in a couple days, and for sure Saturday come for the guest, Mystic Brady. Oh, hippie chick. I am a hippie and proud of it. Yeah, I'm definitely. I used to have the dreadlocks too. I think I had them for like about 9 years, over 8 years. I think it was 9 years. I had dreadlocks. But definitely when I was going to all these concerts and festivals, I had them. I got them. I actually grew my dreadlocks my freshman year in college is when I got them. And then I had them up until, whenever, like 9 years later. But I remember, when I first came home with them, my parents, because, I go away to college. And then I remember trying to tell my mom, I'm like, yeah, I have dreadlocks. And she's like, what are dreadlocks? Like braids? I don't know what they are. I'm like, well, do you know Bob Marley? And she's like, yeah, I think there are those. And she's like, oh my God. And then I remember my dad, he came and picked me up for the first time. I don't know what it would have been. No. Whatever, the first holiday, Thanksgiving or whatever, from college when you go home. And so the first time he saw the dreadlocks, and yeah, he didn't say a word to me the whole ride home. It was so uncomfortable. Like I didn't know what to say, man. So yeah, he didn't even barely say anything to me. So I was just like, oh my God. They were not happy, but they ended up accepting it. But they were so happy when I cut them off. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm like, oh, Ginger Snaps. Hey. Heavenly Clouds. Holland Vera. All right, I am out. Monkey Mama. I'm out, guys. Have a good day, everybody. Bye.